Network!
In a beautiful village lived two friends, Dharam and Karam. Dharam was honest, while Karam was extremely greedy. Karam started thinking that if he somehow stole Dharam's wealth, he could become rich very quickly.
Karam made a plan and decided to convince Dharam to start a business together.
My friend, let us travel to another town and trade. Together, we can earn great wealth.
Karam started thinking that if he somehow stole Dharam's wealth, he could become rich very quickly. Dharam trusted his friend, and together they left for a distant town to conduct business. After months of hard work, they earned a large amount of money and started returning home. On the way home, Karam noticed an old tree, and a new trick formed in his mind. Karam said, "Carrying all this wealth is unsafe. Let us hide most of it here." Dharam agreed, and together they buried most of the money beneath the tree. That very night, Karam secretly returned and took all the hidden money to his house. The next morning, both friends returned to the tree to retrieve some money they needed. When they dug the pit, the pot of money was completely gone, leaving both shocked.
Karam immediately shouted, "You stole the money," because nobody else knew about its hiding place.
Dharam replied, "I never took anyone's money. I am innocent and speaking the truth." The two friends argued all the way to the village court seeking justice. The wise village judge listened carefully to both sides and considered the matter calmly. Karam declared that the forest spirit itself would reveal who had stolen the money. The judge said that if so, they would visit the tree tomorrow and discover the truth. That night, Karam went to his father and revealed his entire deceptive plan. "Father, hide inside the hollow tree tomorrow and accuse Dharam when everyone asks the tree." Before sunrise, Karam's father hid inside the hollow tree and waited for the others to arrive. After some time, the judge, village elders, and both friends arrived at the ancient tree. Karam loudly called out, "O forest spirit, please tell us who stole the hidden treasure."
That Dharam was the thief who stole the treasure.
Dharam was shocked, but the judge immediately became suspicious of the mysterious voice. The judge carefully inspected the tree and realized that something unusual was hidden inside. To discover the truth, the judge ordered dry leaves and twigs to be placed near the hollow. As the smoke entered the hollow space, the hidden person panicked and was forced to come out. Everyone stood amazed when Karam's father emerged from inside the hollow tree. The truth was revealed. Karam's deception failed, and everyone learned that honesty is always the best policy.
Tiny Tots Network!
Hi, kids. A beautiful moral story about trust, faith, and deception. Watch this story to learn why we should be wise and not judge people only by their sweet words.
In a beautiful jungle lake lived an old heron and many water creatures who spent their days happily together. The heron had grown old, catching fish became difficult, and he worried constantly about finding food. One day he sat near the lake crying. The water creatures became surprised seeing his sadness. The crab approached and asked, "Uncle, why are you so sad, and why are you crying today?" The heron explained that an astrologer had predicted there would be no rain for 12 years. Hearing this, the fish, frogs, and water creatures became frightened and worried about their future. The creatures pleaded with the heron, asking him to suggest a way to save everyone. The heron offered to carry everyone one by one to a distant lake where they would be safe. The creatures trusted the heron completely and began seeing him as their protector. The next day, the heron carried the first fish away through the sky. Instead of taking the fish to another lake, he ate it beside a rocky cliff. He returned and claimed the fish had safely reached the new lake. Days passed, and the heron continued carrying away fish one after another. Each trip ended with him eating the creatures and returning with another lie. The crab became suspicious and requested that he be taken next. The heron believed the crab would be easy prey and carried him away. While flying, the crab noticed fish bones below and immediately understood the truth. The crab asked where the lake was because he could only see piles of bones. The heron laughed and confessed there was no lake. The crab would grab his meal. The clever crab instantly clamped his powerful claws around the heron's neck. The heron struggled desperately, but the crab's grip became stronger and stronger. Within moments, the heron was defeated and crashed against a rock. The crab returned safely and revealed the entire truth to the remaining creatures. All the creatures praised the crab's wisdom and celebrated him as their hero. Moral of the story is, not everyone who speaks sweetly is good. Wisdom and alertness help protect.
Tiny Tots Network!
Hello, children. This story teaches us that we should not take any step in haste. The consequences can be very terrible. One day, a hungry bear was wandering through the forest searching for something to eat. Suddenly, the bear spotted a huge beehive hanging from a tree, filled with delicious honey. The bear's mouth watered, and without thinking, he decided to take the honey. The bear carefully climbed the tree and reached the beehive. As soon as the bear grabbed the hive to steal the honey, the beehive started shaking. The angry bees rushed out of the hive and surrounded the frightened bear. The terrified bear jumped down and ran through the forest to save himself. The bees kept stinging the bear again and again, making him cry out in pain. Finally, the bear rested beside the river and began thinking about his mistake. The bear learned that greed always brings trouble, and wisdom is better than selfishness.
Dear viewers, don't forget to subscribe to Tiny Tots Network English for exciting moral and bedtime stories coming soon.